Tonight's tale takes us across the Irish Sea to the cobbled streets of Dublin, a city where history lingers like a fart in a lift, the Guinness tastes like velvet, and even the Wetherspoons have a certain magic to them. But not all magic is safe. Some magic is suggestive, and some magic has a glint of emerald tats and a wicked grin. This is Christopher Ghostnob presents the Wetherspoons Leprechaun of Dublin. The rain in Dublin doesn't fall, it soaks you sideways. By the time I stumbled from the ferry, I looked like a wet dog who lost a fight with a puddle.
Don't look at me.
My mission was simple. Grab a cheap pint, grab an Empire State Burger, 1,038 calories, 2 6-oz beef patties, American style cheese, maple cured bacon, red onion. I said no to the gherkin ketchup and American style mustard. I decided to add an additional 6-oz beef patty for 337 calories and £2.34. And then I was going to hunt for ghosts.
You'll never find us,
The
ghosts.
silver penny in Abbey Street was glowing like a holy sanctuary of fried eggs and laminated menus. Inside it was pure bliss. Warm sticky carpet underfoot, faint smell of spilled beer, OAP farts and budget curry sauce, the gentle clinking of chain pub joy. A choir of stagged up lads sang off-key in the corner, and an old couple sat in total silence over one shared plate of chips. Heaven. I ordered a Dunbar, an Empire State Burger, and sat in booth by the window, my usual spot, in case I needed a quick ectoplasmic exit. But that night, something different slinked into my life. She appeared without a sound. Flame red hair down her back, a green dress, 10 denier emerald green tights, sparkling with shamrocks that caught the flicker of neon like fairy dust. She didn't walk, she glided, and she had a smile that said, "I know things about you. I shouldn't, but you'll thank me later." She slid into my booth, pint already in hand.
Sure, Christopher Ghostnob.
She said, as if we were all friends.
Are you looking for a good crack tonight?
Now, I've been propositioned by banshees, wooed by werewolves, and even flirted with a phantom nun once. But this had an energy all on its own. Good crack, I said, leaning in, trying to play it cool. What sort of crack are we talking?
It's like a
bit of
yellow
banter
winky.
or something I'll need a stiff drink and a rosary for? She winked, sipped a pint and whispered,
The sort of crack you won't forget in a hurry, if you survive it.
From then on, the pub took on a life of its own. Glasses floated past, untouched by hands. The jukebox, which hadn't worked since 2017, cranked out a lively Irish jig. The carpet swirled in patterns like a hypnotic shamrock spiral. Everywhere I went, she was there. At the fruit machine, she purred.
Oh, do you fancy slipping a few coins in the slot, Ghostnob? You never know what might come out.
At the bar, she nudged me with a pint.
There's not many men that can handle me good crack. Think her the one.
I'll admit, I was flustered. Me Dunbar went warm. Me Empire State Burger congealed. And yet I couldn't leave. Something about her was pulling me in, like a moth to a very saucy flame. Even the other customers were nervous. A lad in a football shirt crossed himself 3 times when she passed his table. An old fella muttered,
Oh, that one's trouble. Last bloke who followed her ended up skin smiling and slightly singed, so he did.
Midnight struck. The lights in the Wetherspoons flickered. The air thickened and a faint rainbow shimmered over the condiment station. It arched all the way to the back booth where she stood, one hand on her hip, the other holding a pint that refilled itself endlessly. At the end of the rainbow sat a gleaming pot of gold, glowing like treasure from a fairy tale. But next to it, a strange doorway pulsing with magic colours, swirling like a heat haze. She turned to me, her grin pure mischief.
Oh, well now, Christopher, here's your choice. Pot of gold to make you rich, or come through the rainbow with me and have the crack of your lifetime.
I'll admit I hesitated. A pot of gold could buy a lot of Dunbar. It could even get me a year's supply of Empire State burgers. But the way she stood there, 10 denier tights shimmering, freckles glowing like starlight, lips,
The ones on her face.
curved in that wicked promise. Oh, a man has needs, and not all of them can be met by money or pub grub. I leaned in, voice low. And if I say yes, what happens to me? She licked the foam from her lip
The ones on her face.
and said,
Oh, well, go snub. A gentleman never tells, and neither will I. So I won't.
The next thing I remember, the pub was empty, the rainbow gone, the pot of gold vanished, my pint was warm, my Empire State burger stone cold, and my bank card declined for reasons the bar staff refused to explain. The old fellow was still there, sipping a flat Guinness. He looked me up and down, shook his head.
Oh, she got to you too, eh? Still skint.
I slumped in my seat, utterly spent, skint, but spiritually fulfilled. He chuckled knowingly.
Ta ha ha. Oi, that's the Dublin Leprechaun for you. She always gets her, man. Always. Ha 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 ha.
So if you ever find yourself in a Dublin's Wetherspoon after dark and a ginger vision in emerald tights slide into your booth and offers you a good crack, think carefully. Gold fades, Dunbar runs out. But a night with the Wetherspoons Leprechaun, well, let's just say, some legends are worth living. Even if you're skinting morning. Good night.